Hey YouTube, it's Autumn, and I'm doing a Gishki deck profile update. I don't know, saw several videos recently posted about the Gishkis, and I really liked how they like spam either rituals or exceeds, so I decided to build a deck. Finally finished it today. Kinda think I overpaid for a bit of the cards, but whatever. At least now I have a deck to play at locals when I decide to play. I do want to go ahead and state that my extra deck is the same. I use the same extra deck for all my decks, so I run Stardust, Tyrius, and Andreas, 2 Utopia, I'm looking for a third one, Wind Up Zen Master, and number 17, and 2 Gachi Gachi. I run that extra deck in every deck I make. But here is the main deck. I've been playtesting it a lot on Dueling Network and at home, just like random solo dueling. But think I'm almost got it. The only card I'm really missing is Mind Control, but I just put some cards temporarily in until I can get Mind Control, so we'll go ahead and get started. I run 1 Mind August. Really awesome card. Gets rid of stuff in either, well, it recycles my stuff in the graveyard, or I can get rid of some of the troublesome stuff that in my opponent's graveyard, like say Dark Worlds. Pick 5 of their monsters or yeah, whatever, and shuffle those back in their deck. So that makes awesome. I run 2 Ogres, just the best ritual monster right now for Gishkis. I love their ability where you just their ability in general, you discard Gishki, get rid of a troublesome card, shuffle it back into the deck. So that's an awesome card. Run 3 Divas. Perfect opening card. Usually I open with 1 Diva, search for the second Diva, and go into Gachi Gachi. That's what I usually normally use it for, so. I run 3 Shadow. Great ritual card. I almost always have that. Usually I'll get a combo going where I'll have 2 Abyss in my hand. Play 1, search for Gishki, and then Gishki Shadow, and then sack this for Aquamirror. And then I'll use the second Abyss to search for another Shadow, and then I'll usually have the ritual monster in my hand already, and just special summon right then and there. So I like Shadow, and Shadow's never a dead draw. Then I run 3 Gishki Beast, best card in the deck, I think. It pretty much says auto exceed summon, especially if I have something like Aerial or Chain or even Shadow in the graveyard that I'm not using anymore. Just summon one of those up and then exceed to Utopia usually. Then I got 2 Gishki Chain. It's a pot of duality of the deck. I know I have some problems on Dueling Network where you can't not reveal the top 3 cards in your deck, so your opponent ends up seeing what you have, which I think it's kind of stupid, but otherwise it's awesome. It lets you search the top 3 cards, pick out ritual or the ritual spell card, and then put the other cards on top in any order. And I run 2 Gishki Aerial. She's fun, just usually a defensive card. Once, if I have her in my opening hand and have nothing else to play, I'll just put her face down. And she's pretty good when she gets destroyed. Search for Shadow and put it in my hand. Then we got 2 Gishki Abyss. Does the same thing like I said before. Put it on the field, usually gets destroyed after I put it on the field, but I'll search for Shadow usually with that. Then I have 1 Gishki Marker. It's an alright card. Lets me recycle my rituals or ritual monsters or spell cards, so yeah. And then I run 1 Treeborn Frog. Pretty much just there. I mean, I don't know. I almost never get him, so it's not a big deal. And then onto the spells. Run 2 Pot of Duality. I might actually drop it down to 1 in favor of my my Mind Control that I'm supposed to be getting eventually, maybe, possibly, because I already run 2 of the Gishki Chain, so that's kind of like a Pot of Duality anyways. So I don't know yet. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Then I run 3 Aquamirror, best ritual ever. Like, you can use it for any Gishki ritual monster, which is awesome. So I like that card. Then I run 2 Moray of Greed. I had it at 3 at one point, but sometimes it could be a dead draw. Like, I have this and a bunch of spells and nothing in my hand to use this card for, so I'm going to try it at 2 for now. Then we got Salvage. Great card to recycle with. Usually if my Utopia gets like solomed or something like that, I can recycle the cards that were used for it and do it again. So I like that card. 2 MST, pretty much staple of the deck. Almost never wasted. 1 Mirror Force. I really don't have a main target for Mirror, dang it, I'm sorry. Monster Reborn. I don't know why I said Mirror Force. I really don't have a target for Monster Reborn, just in case. We got Heavy, awesome card, expensive card actually. Probably overpaid for that one too. And then a Dark Hole. Okay, on to the traps. We got 2 Solemn Warning. At one point on Dueling Network, I misread this card and I had a big argument about it. But whatever, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, you gotta run 2 Solemns in almost any deck. 1 Deep Prison. Love that card. I would love to run 2 in here, but like I said, I can't afford to buy another one. It's a ridiculous price. Bottomless Trap Hole. Common sense, really. Compulse. I love this card. You just summon that Utopia. Bam. It just gets bounced back to your extra deck. Or even Stardust. I do it to Stardust too. It's funny. I had a bunch of people rage at me when I played that card after they synchroed or exceed. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. And then 1 Torrential. Love Torrential. Don't really get to use it that often in my games because I usually have the field advantage. So, yeah, it's a fun card. Overall, I really like this deck. I'm glad I built it, and I can't wait to play it on the tournament scene. Hopefully not getting too destroyed. I mean, I'm not a really competitive player. I'm casual, so yeah. But overall, I like the deck a lot. It's a lot of fun. I mean, there's so many things you can do with it, and I'm just glad I built it. I hope you think the same. Leave me any comments below. Tell me what you think of the deck. If you played Gishkis before, if you played against them before, let me know what you think about them. Maybe some changes to the deck. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, favorite the video, and I guess I'll see you next time.